Namaste friends, welcome back to Nerd Safari. We are Simon and Ellie.
And if you enjoy our videos, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit the bell thing. That would be very kind of you indeed. And we've had a nice day here in New York, but we figured it was time to spice it up with some recommendations from our Indian viewers. And one of the spiciest of recommendations was that we check out a singer called Sidhu Moosewala. And he's quite a controversial character. Unfortunately, though, a lot of his songs don't have English subtitles, but we found one that has, and it's a recommendation from one of our viewers. So I say he's a controversial character. He's also an incredible hard worker. He's been around on the scene for a long time. He's a singer, he's a lyricist, he's a rapper, and he's an actor, mostly acting in Punjabi cinema. When I say he's controversial, I'm talking about last year when he released some videos of himself and 5 police officers shooting AK-47s together. Turns out the police officers were suspended after that video, and he was actually charged under 2 counts of the Arms Act. So, you know, some people pretend to be kind of a bad boy. I think Sidhu Moosewala actually is a bad boy. But this song is called Game. It does actually have English subtitles burned into the video for just our benefit. That's so kind of him. We're going to go check it out right now and we'll let you know what we think. But for now,
let's go.
Let's go.
ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਸਦਾ ਇਹ ਸੰਕੇਤ ਮੇਰਾ ਰਿਸ਼ਤੇਦਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਾੜਾ ਦੇਖ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਚੁੱਕੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਨਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੋਚਿਓ ਨਾ ਕੱਚੇ ਪੈਰ ਜੱਟ ਡਿੱਗ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਜਿੱਦੇ ਆਇਆ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਤਾਂ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਆਊਂਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਭਾਣੇ ਸੁਪਨਾ ਸਜਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਗਰੀਬ ਮੂਹਰੇ ਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਏ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਈਕਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਗੱਜ ਗਏ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਦੇ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਚਲਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਡੈਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾਂ ਦਗੇ ਬਾਜਾਂ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਚੇਪਣੇ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਸਟੇਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਸਭ ਨੇ ਲਪੇਟਣੇ ਜੇ ਛਾਤੀ ਦੂ ਹਿੰਮਤ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਉਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਵੀਰੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਹਿੰਮਤ ਹੱਸਿਓ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਸੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੂੰਹੋਂ ਦੱਸਿਓ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਸਭ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੀਆਂ ਕੋਠੀਆਂ ਨਾ ਟਾਉਣ ਕਦੇ ਚੌਂਪੜੀਆਂ ਕੱਚੀਆਂ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨਾ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਐ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਜੀਤਨ ਕਦੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਇੱਕੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਹਾਂ ਸੱਚੀ ਗੱਲ ਜੀਬ ਜੀ ਸਿਆਣਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਐ ਚੜਿਆ ਜੇ ਸੂਰਜ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਐ ਰੱਬ ਨੇ ਆ ਟਾਈਮ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਬੰਨਿਆ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਕਦੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਨਾ ਟੌਪ ਉੱਤੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਐ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਵੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਸ਼ਾਰਟ ਕੱਟ ਅਜ਼ਮਾਉਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਈ 4 ਦਿਨ ਦਾ ਪਰਾਉਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਸਫ਼ਰ ਹੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਲੰਬੇ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਦਮ ਸਲੋ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਸੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੂੰਹੋਂ ਦੱਸਿਓ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਹੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ ਜਾਗੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਭੇਤੀ ਕੋਈ ਲੇਖਦਾ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਏ ਸਮਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੌਣ ਕਿਹਦੇ ਮੇਚਦਾ ਟੁੱਟਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਦੇਖੇ ਰਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੋ ਸੁਪਨੇ ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰਾ ਪੁੱਤੇ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਖੁੱਲੀਆਂ ਚ ਦੇਖਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਚ ਪਿਆਸ ਪਾਣੀਆਂ ਪਿਆਉ ਚੱਲ ਕੇ ਟਿਕਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਵਾਲੀ ਮੱਲ ਕੇ ਹੋ ਅੱਜ ਛੱਡਿਓ ਉਹਦਾ ਕੁਝ ਕੱਲ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਦਾ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਨਿਗਾਹ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਫਲ ਤੇ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੇ ਰੰਗ ਨਿੱਤ ਨਵੇਂ ਹੀ ਦਿਖਾਉਣੇ ਆ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਫੜਾਉਣੇ ਹੱਥ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਛਡਾਉਣੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਸਭ ਸਾਵੇਂ ਹੱਥ ਜਦੋਂ ਅੰਬਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਉਣੇ ਫਿਰ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਤੱਕਿਓ
ਆਓ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਸਭ ਸੱਚ ਵੀਰੇ ਜੋ ਤੂੰ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਤੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਬਸ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੀਤੀਆਂ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਸਾਲੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਡੰਗ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਆ ਬੁੱਕਲਾਂ 'ਚ ਖੇਡਦੇ ਆ ਸੱਪਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਨੀਤੀਆਂ ਇੱਕ ਸੀਗਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਲੋਕ ਤਾਨੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਕੱਸਦੇ ਆ ਮਿਡਲ ਕਲਾਸ ਬੰਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸੀਗੇ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਆ ਪੈਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੱਜ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਸੌਗਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਕਲੋਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਬਾਈ ਆਖ ਕੇ ਸੀ ਹੱਸਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਬਾਈ ਉਹ ਤੂੰ ਗੇਮਾਂ ਦੇਖੀ ਪੈਂਦੀਆਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਜੋ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਇਹ ਸਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਰਹਿੰਦੀਆਂ ਜੁੱਤ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਜੰਗ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੀ ਜਿੱਤਣੇ ਨੂੰ ਪੱਲਿਆ ਮਕਾਮ ਇੱਥੇ ਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈਂਦੀਆਂ ਉਹੀ ਹੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਰੀਤ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੀ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੋਈ ਪੱਲੇ ਸੀਗਾ ਸਾਈਕਲ ਤੇ ਸਾਈਕਲ ਤੋਂ ਰੇਂਜ ਹੋਈ ਮਾਰਦੀ ਐ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਸਾਲੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਤਾਂ ਵੇਲੀ ਐ ਹੁਣ ਦੇਖ ਜੀਟੀ ਰੋਡ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਿੱਲੇ 'ਚ ਹਵੇਲੀ ਦੇਖ ਮਾੜਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇਰਾ ਦਿਲ ਕਾਹਤੋਂ ਕੱਟਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਦੌਰ ਆਇਆ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਜੱਟ ਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਆਪੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾਵੇਂਗਾ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਰੇ ਰੱਬ ਅੱਗੇ ਉਹ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਕਦੋਂ ਹਟਦਾ ਬਦਲਾਂਗੇ ਦੌਰ ਉਹ ਤੂੰ ਗੱਲ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਕਹੀ ਐ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਅੱਜ ਗੱਭਰੂ ਨੇ ਧੂੜ ਕੱਢੀ ਪਈ ਐ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਉਂਝ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਕੱਲਾ ਹੀ ਦਵਾਲਦੀ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਤੋਂ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੋਨ
ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ
Wow, so we've just seen Game by Shooter featuring Sidhu Musawala. Wow, what, you know, our reactions were probably not that much because there were so many lyrics. It was awesome having the English subtitles, but man, that was a lot of reading and very, very fast. So our attention was kind of captured by the lyrics, but those lyrics had a really, really powerful message to send as well. I guess let's start with you. What did you think of Game?
I thought it was a really interesting premise. I feel like a lot of the videos that we've watched, they really go to pains to present a very luxurious lifestyle. And it was really interesting and striking for this to start off very differently to that. So they're showing someone who is living in poverty, who has to work hard, doesn't get paid much, you know, has an old bike, that's how he gets around, and, you know, gets teased for it. So it was really interesting seeing that side compared to the luxury hotels and incredible clothes that we've seen in other videos.
Yeah, and I find that really interesting because, like, when I see, especially shows like The Real Housewives of blah, 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 those awful reality shows, and they're always just rich people showing off about how rich they are and they've all got problems despite being rich. And it's so boring to me. I just have no interest in that kind of TV. And when they use that same kind of subject matter in music videos, it just turns me off. But we've had viewers, like we checked out a TV show that was kind of around that theme. And we had viewers say to us, look, you know, it's easy for you as white people to turn on the TV at any hour of the day and see a rich, successful white person showing off how rich they are. It's not easy if you're an Indian person or if you're an Asian American person or a Native American person to see somebody who looks like you who has achieved success. So, you know, far be it from me to speak down about anyone who, you know, chooses to show off their success so that other people who look like them can look on the TV and say, wow, someone who looks like me actually made it. I think there's actually something pretty cool about that, whether or not I find it entertaining. But I love it in this case, especially the keep watching message. You know, it was partly keep watching because the people who are poor now are not always going to be poor. And the people who are in government now are not always going to be the people who are in government. Things change, you keep watching. I really, really like that message. But it was also a message of you should keep watching, and you should keep watching out for people around you who are doing wrong, and you should be keeping a list of names in a mental book in your head of people that have done wrong and holding people accountable to that. And I think that applies to the authorities, it applies to the police. Like, we're seeing people in this country now, and we live in the United States, taking more and more ownership of if they see police brutality or police overstepping the line, they'll video it and the police are held accountable because of that. And that's a stranger who's doing that, not anyone who's involved in the situation. So I do love it that people are taking more control and keep watching. So yeah, I really love that message. What did you think of the music style? This was a type of music that we've not really seen from India before.
Yeah, we haven't really seen this type of rap before from India, and it was really interesting to see that with the different style of the video and having the different style of the lyrics as well. But it works so well. I mean, even not understanding the words without the subtitles, it flowed so well, and I feel like the language lends itself so well to that kind of style of lyrics as well. So it really blew me away, kind of how well that fit together.
Yeah, I agree. And what I loved as well was the blend of traditional instruments with this kind of modern rapping style. I thought it was actually really, really cool. And the visuals of the video as well, to your point, it showed people in poverty, but it also showed people working hard, building a house. And I don't know if Sidhu Moosewala's character, was supposed to be buying that house, or that was his house or something at the end. He just kind of turned up and drove away. But I loved the fact that he was saying, look, I've been down this path. This road that you're seeing, Shooter, like, I've done that. I've gained my success. I'm driving this fancy Range Rover. Come with me, let's go on a journey. And now there are two of us. And I just love the way it ended in that way, that just kind of friendship that carried the rest of the video off. So,
and I think to back up what you were saying of keep watching, is it's watching out for people in authority to hold them accountable, and it's also watching out for the people around you that haven't had the same luck as you have, that have had different circumstances, and looking out for them and finding opportunities to raise them up too.
Yeah, completely. Like, always remembering where you've come from and looking for people on that same trajectory and helping them in the same way that people must have helped you to get to your success. And I think that can be true of anything. Like, people, you don't need to be Sidhu Moosewala to be successful. You could be successful because you run a great grocery store or a great deli, or you could be, and like Muhammad Ali always said, if I was a garbage man, I would be the world's best garbage man, and that would be success. So I think it doesn't need to be rap stardom. It can just be being very successful at what you do. And again, people have helped you get there. You can help people get to that same kind of level of success in their own lives. So, yeah, what a positive message. It's funny, we just covered Bloodywood a few days ago, and they had a really, really positive message buried in extreme heavy metal. This was a really positive message buried in a rap song. So who would have thought? But very, very cool. Well, hey, thank you so much for recommending Sidhu Moosewala to us. What a cool song. We're definitely going to check out more of his stuff in the future when we can find it with English subtitles, because that would have lost me without any kind of hints. But yeah, thank you, and please keep those recommendations going. But I'm afraid that's all we got time for today. However, you know how often we do this?
Every day.
Every day, whether we are successful or not, we'll still be here. So we will see you tomorrow, friends, on the next
Nerd Safari.
Peace out, nerds.